Hi Virgo, welcome to the message you need to hear reading for March 25th through 25th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as per usual. Okay. All right, for Virgo, the message you need to hear. Page of Wands. All right. Oh, gracious. This has been coming up just about every time for these readings, just saying. So, wow. Okay. Pardon me, get some water here. Okay, so we've got the issue of doing what's right or being fair. Someone wanting, maybe this is someone wanting you exclusively, or at least you to tell them how it is. Perhaps this is a relationship that you felt was in balance and it was really great and it was very passionate and adventurous. There could have been a real element of sexual satisfaction here. This could be Leo, it could be Taurus. We got 2 knights, so that is intimacy. And again, we have this image of a knight here. We got someone on a horse that's coming home victorious from battle. So this is all about forward movement, things progressing, a lot of adventures, a lot of fun, but perhaps there's something lacking in someone's kind of contemplative or contemplative about what they want. Maybe this is going inward to think about that you're kind of in your feelings. Maybe you're kind of withdrawn, thinking about what you want for the future or where you want things to go. This could be you. Maybe you're thinking about reaching out to this person again or making contact again. Maybe there's been like a lull or there's well, let me pull more cards to see. Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands, 5 of Cups, Knight of Swords, Death card, and 8 of Swords. All right. So, let's go in order here. Queen of Wands. What's this Queen of Wands about? We got the Fool card. This Ace of Wands about. This could be an Aries. It could be man or woman. It doesn't have to be Aries. It could be any fire sign or anybody with the type of personality that's kind of in the mix, wants to facilitate, wants to make things happen, very confident, assertive, forward moving. They've got a lot of energy. They can pretty much do it all. And if they can't, they'll learn it and then do it. Very confident. What's this Ace of Wands? Oh, wow. Okay, Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups. Sometimes this could be about a surprise pregnancy, on the off chance. There I go again, banging that pregnancy drum. But this could also be falling in love and it just feeling like it's a great fit because there's passion, adventure, love, feelings, reciprocity. That's what we have up here, that reciprocity, that 6 of Pentacles. This is 5 of Cups about. So this could be Pisces. If we're talking about kings, it could be Pisces. Male or females, could also be Scorpio or, Cancer, water sign in general. This is somebody that is typically very emotionally balanced, but they could be a little bit guarded with their feelings, especially being an older person. They've seen a lot of stuff. So this is somebody that probably knows how they feel, but they might be kind of guarded about it and not really willing to share everything and divulge everything just yet. This Knight of Swords about. This could be Aquarius here. What's this Knight of Swords about? Marriage card, 4 of Wands. Death card, that could be Scorpio. What's that about? This Death card. Could be Gemini. Sorry, I know this is a little different because I'm just going through the cards first. I just don't want to meander and fall down that rabbit hole again. I'm trying to be a little bit more efficient here. This 8 of Swords. Okay, so that's the 9 of Wands. So it looks like we've got someone that wants a new beginning. They are in love and they want adventure. They've got a new interest. They're falling in love. This probably happened very quickly. But there's disappointment and sadness. It could be with a Pisces person, male or female. Or it could be that they're reluctant to tell. This is what I don't get though. Why? If they're falling in love, if there's this new passionate interest, adventurous interest, again, this could be pregnancy, but there's this adventurous interest and spontaneity and everything is clicking on all cylinders. Why do we have this disappointment? This is not an unexpected reading, so it's not like the wild cards right here. But seriously, why is there, and this is also unexpected right here, this Knight of Swords. So why the sadness? What else about this Five of Cups? Is it that they've fallen in love with someone else? Is that what this is? Is that what this new beginning is? And they've fallen in love with someone else and they feel like with you, it is just too much work? Is that what this is, Virgo? I mean, I hate to say that, but we got the Ten of Wands here. I mean, it's not me casting judgment or shade here, but we got it's just too much emotional work and there's just too much emotional fallout and there's disappointment. And this is an unexpected turn of events in the marriage. I feel like this is someone that ends a marriage quickly or makes a decision to do that. Look at this. We got death here. Eight of Swords with the Nine of Wands. We got the Death card here. This could be very well telling you to cut it off, to put an end, to be decisive, and to just, maybe this is about taking the leadership role and being like, all right, this is how we're going to handle it. This is what we're going to do. Because both of these are about cutting things off. This is about unexpected. This is about making a decision in light of all the chaos and whatnot and proceeding forward with authority and dignity and truth and all of that. So we've got this unexpected turn of events regarding a committed connection, possibly a relationship in transition, or a marriage. This is saying that there's an unexpected turn of events looking like there's a cutoff here, that the relationship is, in fact, we've got Death and Five of Cups here. So we've got somebody feeling really disappointed, and it's not getting resolved. In fact, it's like, okay, this is ending. It's almost like there's no resolution here. So is this about somebody falling in love with someone else? I think they have moved on to somebody else, and you need to end this. I think you need to make the executive decision or leadership decision to end this. This could also be you trying to find more information to deal with it. This could be talking to somebody that could help you be working this out on your end, like either grieving or finding the necessary paperwork, or going to that doctor, or going to that therapist, judge, lawyer, somebody that is an authority in the field to counsel you, to guide you, to offer you fair and accurate advice. This could be going online to find that. This could be watching tarot readings. This could be somebody searching. This could be you or them searching to find advice on how to grieve, how to process this. I think there's hurt feelings on both sides. This is coming up a lot. I think this person might have found somebody else and they want that passion, that love, and if not with you, they're going to find it because that's what they want. This is no longer about wanting you. They're very disappointed. Again, this could be a Pisces, but it could also be Cancer or Scorpio. But it's just, there's a lot of work involved emotionally in this relationship that's just ending up more times than not in disappointment and heartache and sadness and loss. And it's just, right now, it looks like it's better for you to cut things off because it looks like they're going to make an unexpected decision. Probably, we got the Swords here. This is an independent decision regarding the marriage. So this is unexpected, this is independent, this is spontaneous, this is not involving, this is pretty solitary. So it looks like they're going to make the decision on their own about this marriage, and this is the Death card over here with the King. So very similar energy here as far as the disappointment and things ending and maybe realizing it's over for a while, but just grieving, maybe feeling a little bit stuck. And that Four of Cups, the High Priestess, and this Death card, this is all about being in a meditative space and contemplating what to do next, grieving, acknowledging how you feel, transforming, like taking that and going through that misery and that grief and coming out the other side and being like, okay, now what? What's this Eight of Swords about, please? What is this Eight of Swords about? I don't understand, but okay. As far as what they need to hear from you or any message you could send them, we've got feeling trapped, being confused and conflicted, and being defensive and strong and guarded. This could be that they want to know that this is just temporary from you, but I don't understand why. I don't understand, because this is them being disappointed with the way things are, but not being able to tell you that. This is them wanting new love, new adventure, new everything, but not being able to tell you, unless this is a pregnancy. But seriously, this is them wanting this new fresh start and this new beginning. And maybe it is with you. Maybe they're disappointed and they're sad and they know it's a lot of work, but they are just really grieving. But then we've got this cutoff here to the marriage. And you're going through it. You're kind of in the same boat. You're like, yeah, I know it's over. I'm sad too. I'm grieving too. But I think we just need to make the executive decision here to cut ties, to cut things off, to move forward, to sort this out and go our separate ways. So why do they want to hear that you're open to working it out over the long time, or that long haul, I should say, or that over time this could possibly work out, even despite hurt feelings, despite you feeling like there's nothing to be done and you being defensive? But I know that everybody's situation is different, and hopefully that'll make sense to you, because it feels disconnected to me. What's this High Priestess about? But I mean, I get it. It's general, right? And everybody's situation is differently nuanced. But can I just say ouch, though? Ouch. I mean, this is... Oh, Virgo. What's this High Priestess about? This very... Pisces or Cancer. This could be somebody... This could be fighting about a romantic offer moving forward, or feeling conflicted about moving forward romantically with someone. And you're really trying to go inward and think about how you feel. We see that here. We see that here to some degree. This is contemplation. This is grieving. This is moving through sadness to come out the other side transformed. But they're still going through it. And I think this might be that you're hopeful that they have just reached out and you've heard something. But it feels like right now is not the time. If anything, it might work out over the long haul. But right now, you two definitely need your space, and this ending needs to be grieved and processed. And it's almost like, is it because they're not going to get what they want, so they're just going to cut things off? They're going to end this marriage because well, if you're not going to come out of this disappointment and make everything okay, is that what this is? And maybe that's why it's about you ending things, or realizing there's been an ending and just cutting it off and moving forward, going no contact, getting all this help on your own, but trying to keep your emotions out of it. We got this emotional offer to move forward here. We got this love. Somebody wants to offer something, but there's all this conflict surrounding it. And someone is either shut down, removed themselves, gone secretive, gone elusive, or is really like, you know what? I don't know how I feel right now. Maybe in time we can work things out. And maybe, I don't see the Ten of Wands here, or the Ten of Swords here, but there is a Ten of Wands and the Death card. I think this is over for now. I don't think they want it to be, but it's like they can't have... Something has happened, and they can't have back what they once had, and I feel like they either want it all or nothing. Like they want that level of love and intensity, or they don't want it at all. And you can't do that. I feel like they're kind of like, well, then I'm going to go elsewhere and this and that. And it's like, well, okay, but I don't know. I feel like this is short-sighted on their part, but I also get that there's hurting and pain here, and this is really excited, wanted, and then it's like it's shut down. I mean, this is probably being encouraged about someone reaching out, but then you need to give this time, Virgo. This needs whatever's going to happen. We got someone still feeling it, but they also are ready to cut things off. They're kind of all over the place, and you're just kind of trying to process. There's hurt feelings on both sides. You need to give this time, if anything. But I also think in doing so, you need to not have any contact with this person for a while, so you can grieve and continue to move through the sadness, honestly. This is a relationship quite possibly about balance. We've got the Six of Pentacles here in the very beginning, and then we have this right here, which is all about, it's fine to play second fiddle, as it were. It's fine to be in that supportive capacity and be in harmony and being in tune with others, but there do need to be adjustments and compromise along the way, and it can't always be you that is leading the compromise or making, you know what I mean? There has to be balance and harmony, and it has to be that give and take. That Six of Pentacles was right there talking about. That's for Virgo. Well, honestly, that is hard to come by. Forgiveness, I get it. And it's like, well, what does it feel? What does forgiveness feel like? How do you do that? Good question. But I know in this, not for nothing, but for me, I don't understand that, but I do know what it feels like. I don't know how to do it, but I know what it feels like when I've done it. the damnedest thing. I cannot actively forgive someone. I don't know how to do that because that involves letting things go and a certain level of acceptance that I feel like doesn't happen for me. I don't let go of things, they let go of me, and then I can turn around and examine. I know. But this, I know what it feels like. And it feels like when you're able to look back on them with compassion and warmth and just, or indifference, but there's no longer that, or whatever it is, or there, you know what I mean? So I realize that might not be much help, but this has always stymied me, forgiveness. Because I don't know how to do that actively from an active position. I cannot actively forgive someone when I'm still angry or still, I can't do it. It's not authentic. It doesn't feel real to me. So this is a tall order. I get it. This could just be saying, in order for this to move forward, you two are going to have to compromise and work on some forgiveness for both of each other. And some people are able to just do this, oh, okay. And then, some people aren't. But this could involve compromise and forgiveness if this situation is going to move forward for you, Virgo. What else for Virgo's person? What would Virgo's person say to them, Virgo? I'm reminded of you constantly. Something is still missing for me, and I'm trying to figure out what that is. That could very well be what this is right here, and this whole right here is that they're wanting some kind of connection more than they want the person because it's about a need in them that they're trying to fill. Like, well, it's not with you, then I'm just going to cut things off. And wait a minute, slow down. Okay. Because it looks like things up here might have been going good, but then something happened. Maybe it wasn't very stable. It was just a lot of passion, a lot of sex, and it was fun, but then you come to this space like, well, is it going to transition to this next relationship? And that could have been in question also. Right, Virgo. This could be an unexpected affair and an unexpected pregnancy. Oh, we've got a very. I always look at this and think of sick. I know that's not the right, but this is the last card in the Lenormand. Very challenging, painful relationship. And this is something steady, stable, and solid that's been around for quite some time. Secure, comfortable, confident. If we're looking in terms of love reading, this is a stable relationship settling down, or the issue of settling down here. And it's been very challenging and disappointing. So that could be what this is about up here, is that it never got quite stabilized. It never transitioned because we're still at the Knight level. We got Knight of Cups, Coins, Wands. So that would say that the interest is there, but the transition has not yet been made. And the only transformation, awesome, new word, call Webster's. The only transition, in fact, seems to be out of the relationship. We got all four Knights, don't we? Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, Knight of Coins, Knight of Wands. Oh, God. Hold on. Serious matters. 4 Knights, serious matters. So, and again with the horse, lots of movement, lots of, I don't want to say instability, but things are not settled or grounded. Perhaps that was the challenge for the relationship, is trying to sort that out, and it never transitioned to that. Instead, it ended. Or it is ending, or there's, like, it never got off the ground. But then there's a hard time having it end also, letting it go, processing it, that sort of thing. Okay. All right. Virgo, I hope this was helpful. I know this is hard. I'm sorry. I hope you find your way through this. Hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.